Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Aisa and Tarot. This is Aisa. So this is gonna be a general reading for the sign of Aries. So this is your next 30 days. So July-ish. So it will not resonate for everyone. So take what does and leave the rest. Also, time is a human construct. If you chance upon this reading on a different date, I still hope it helps. Life is fluid and flows as it should. Also, free will rules. I am reading the energy and possible outcomes. You determine your own fortune and master your own fate with the choices that you make. So, for you, Aries, I got a lot of views on my previous video and a few likes. So, just as a thank you, I'm gonna do a Celtic cross reading. Yeah, so just a whole shebang. Okay, so let's start. So that is you. What crosses you? Past, near future. The best of the situation. What is hidden? Let's just move this around. Adjusted approach. Forward. Hopes and views. And your possible outcome. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of... Okay. Aries. These are your cards. Hold on. How many major arcanas do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. So let's go to this one. Aries, this is your current situation. Judgment. I'm looking at these and I'm getting the impression of like speaking your truth. Yeah, like you want to speak your truth, but you're something to do with the eyes being closed. I feel like you just want to just say something, just whatever it is, like information that you have or a truth that you want to say, you just want to release it. But you're kind of afraid of hurting people. Like instead of this truth that you're about to reveal, you're afraid that yeah, it's gonna distress people. That's your current situation. So from the past, I feel this has something to do with work for you, or like put the effort you've put in. You might be asking for a raise, or yeah, because in the recent past, this is the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you've put in the work, and you're asking for a raise, like a, you know, like a judgment, like a fair assessment. Yeah, An appraisal, maybe. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. So you feel like you put in a lot of work. You want a fair appraisal. But what's crossing you is that I feel like you've worked in a team or you've worked with people and they haven't put in as much as effort as you did and you want to say something about it. And the obstacle is what your challenge is the Queen of Swords. And what I'm thinking is like you're afraid to isolate yourself. Like you will succeed, but yeah, you will succeed, but you will feel isolated. Yeah, you don't want to be isolated. Um, yeah, and this one is, you know, what you could use. Um, this is the card that's beneath, so what you could use to get the possible outcome, like the best possible outcome. The what could help you in this situation is the Chariot. What I'm getting is uh, full speed ahead. Yeah, just just do it. Like whatever it is that you're planning to do, just do it. I mean, people will be seeing you and looking at you, but you're look at this guy. It's just like I'm looking at the stars. Like you're a star. Um, yeah, this is gonna work for you. Just whatever it is that you need to say, just say it. Yeah, because see, you're hoping. This is the Ten of Cups. So this is you're hoping for you're hoping for fulfillment, but you don't want to be isolated. That's what you're afraid of. Yeah, that's what you're afraid of. You don't want to be isolated, or like there might be a boss, like a female energy, who might if you say something, might you're afraid might cut you off, like just cut you and like isolate you and separate you from people. That's what you're afraid of. But your focus is on this Ten of Cups. So I'm thinking like you want the happiness that comes with people getting along and being able to work together, being able to communicate, being happy, work for home, just be with a team and work and not hurt anyone and be happy. So you're moving towards this Three of Cups, which for me is like um, being part of a better team, like, or maybe trying to build your own team, your own group. That's what I'm getting in the near future. That's where you're moving towards. Like you've put the work in your past. In the past, you want to get your just desserts and then be able to work have more teamwork, be in a team, like in the dream team. That's what I'm getting. That's what you want. So the suggested approach to this situation is the Sun. And what I'm getting is maybe instead of being critical of the work you've had to put in more compared to other people, I feel I'm looking at the horse as well. I'm like workhorse. What I'm getting is instead of coming in very critical with what you're trying to say, come in from a place of gratitude and got all the flowers there. It's like granted you've had to work very hard, but there have been people who have been very supportive of you, and I'm feeling like this is the if you're afraid of a female energy who's gonna cut you off, that's not the case, because whoever you're gonna tell this truth to, or whoever you feel like is your, I think is a boss, is actually the sun here looking lovingly at this child. So it's not, it's they're gonna be happy for you. That's what I'm getting. Like um uh sure, they're gonna appreciate the things you might have to say, because it means you're able to assess situations fairly, and they actually appreciate you saying that things didn't work very well. Like you have, I don't use the exact words like you worked harder than other people, but just highlight the good things that came out of the situation. Yeah, and kind of say, look, I've done this and this is what I've learned, instead of going like, I've done this but everybody else was slacking off. Do you know what I mean? Like concentrate on the good bits. Yeah, concentrate on the good bits. That's what I'm getting, because they will appreciate you. And I feel like this is like the sun looking lovingly at the child. It's like they're even willing to mentor you and look out for you. Yeah, and give you all the tools that you need. Okay. So what is influencing the situation is the Page of Pentacles. So what I'm getting, this is with regards to the environment that you're in. I feel like in your industry, the effort that you, this is the effort that you put in, like 8 pentacles worth, but you're just getting paid like a pentacle. And I have a feeling like other people are dissatisfied, or like not as motivated as you to put in the similar effort for whatever the goal was of this, like that you had to, like, I think this is a job. Like other people don't think, it's like they're thinking you're overworking yourself for pennies. This is the amount of work you put in, and this is the pay. But yeah, so that's what other people are, that's a situation from other people. But I think that's why you need to come in with this attitude, because I'm getting like you may be like your coworkers might have other issues at home, or like other stuff to do and other interests and other passions. It just so happens that what you're doing, what you've done, is your passion, so you don't mind putting in the extra work. But other people do mind. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. So that's the environment and what's influencing this whole situation that you're in. And then hopes and fears. So what I'm getting is a little bit of the Fool element, but not exactly, from this Page of Wands. Because usually the card of the Fool will have like a young man with tattered clothes and the small bag and a dog, like ready to take on the world with nothing. But this is not what I'm getting. What I'm getting is like you love what you're doing, Aries. You love what you're doing, but yeah, you're afraid that you're going on this journey alone. You're ready to go on the journey. You're ready to put in the work that you need to do to go the distance. This is what I'm getting from this card. This person is ready to go the distance, but you don't want to travel alone. That's the thing. Yeah, you want to be with people who are as passionate with the work, and yeah, you don't want to go at it alone. You don't want to be the only person having fun while doing your job. Yeah. And then the possible outcome and the potential future is very nice. Yeah, is the Emperor. So this is all of the kings combined. Like, the Emperor is in charge of an empire. So I'm getting like CEO vibes from this. Which isn't good, which is good, but sometimes it can be very isolating. So I think that's what your fear really is, like being alone, um, like being alone in your journey, not being able to, like being alone in your success, being alone in your happiness. I mean, you can have everything that you want and you need, but then you don't want to be alone. You don't want to go solo. You don't want to be lonely, because being on top can be lonely. And yeah, you don't want that. I mean, the potential future is that. Yeah. So yeah, you're just confused what to do. You're confused what to do. That's what I'm getting. I don't feel like I even have to clarify this for you, Aries, because in yeah. So this is your reading, but I'm gonna recap. You're confused. This is the confusion of what to do. You've put in very hard work for something that you really like doing. Of course, like working in a team, it's not always 100% great, and you want to, it's like it's today's the time, like you're gonna get into a review of how things worked, like an assessment or an appraisal. You want to express your concerns about something. I'm thinking about how the team was working, how you feel like you put in a lot of effort and other people didn't. That's like your main concern, but you're not in, but yeah, but you don't want to sound like you're hogging the glory. And then the obstacle is this queen, that's the judgment. So the obstacle is the Queen of Swords. You're afraid to be the Queen of Swords, like you're just gonna say your truth and then other people are gonna isolate you, or you're afraid of a female energy who will not take your words kindly and cut you off and isolate you, and that's what I'm getting. So uh so this is something that what could work for you in this situation is just yeah, be honest, tell your truth. I'm getting full speed ahead, just go ahead, because you're like a superstar at the moment. um yeah, yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like you've shown in this task, in this job, you've shown on this task and other people are miserable. That's what I'm getting. And yeah, but your aim is not really to cut off anyone, but your aim is to have more cohesion in the team, being able to work together, being able to help each other achieve goals, you know, with the job satisfaction, with regards to pay, and like being able to pursue dreams, your dreams, and the other, your teamwork, your team's dreams. And this is what you're moving towards, like a happy team, like people who are who work well together, who are happy. Like you want the dream team. The advice is, the suggested approach is the Sun. So this is you, whoever that female energy of the Queen of Swords that you were afraid of. That's not actually what the energy is. They're actually happy. to see you succeed. They actually want to mentor you and provide you with whatever that you need to succeed. Yeah. The what you need to know though, what's influencing all of this, is that you are passionate with your job, and like the extra effort is nothing to you. But other people have other issues, like their private life maybe, that um you know, like they don't want, for you, like if you go home with a bit of work, it's fine, you're happy, it's your passion. For other people, they do love their job, but they have other interests as well, and like would prefer to do something else during the weekends or off hours. And this is your fear. Your fear is you're gonna go through this effort alone, and yeah, you don't want to be going on a journey on your own. You don't, that's what, yeah. Yeah, you want a dream team. You want people you work with to be happy. Um, and this is the potential future, you being the emperor, and like being the head, like I said earlier, CEO vibes. But then, um, you, it's kind of, it feels isolated. It feels lonely to me. So, yeah. So maybe just be careful. This is what I'm getting from the sun. Be careful with what you're going to say in this review or in this appraisal. Maybe just advice is concentrate on the positive. Like, you know, like you've put in more effort compared to other people, but instead of highlighting how much less other people were contributing, maybe just highlight how you've contributed and what you've learned and how it has helped you grow. Yeah, so that's it for you, Aries. Thank you for your for the likes, and then for viewing my videos. If you like more of these, please watch the videos in entirety. And yeah, like and subscribe to my channel, Isa and Tarot. Thank you very much. Bye.